Hi everyone, my name is Taylor Hemingway and today I'll be introducing you on a topic called Chicago Step. Imagine walking into a dimly lit room filled with sounds of smooth R&B and dancers gliding across the dance floor. They're not just dancing, they're expressing themselves. And that might be confusing. How are they expressing themselves? They're just listening to the song. They move with the effortless synchronization and a cool confidence known as the lean, where every turn and slide feels like a conversation without even speaking words. Most of us have felt the urge to move and get up and dance when a good song comes on, but in the heart of Chicago Step, the movement has evolved from a sophisticated, is evolved into a sophisticated art form. After researching and learning more about Chicago Step, I realized that it's not just a hobby, it's not just a dance. This is used as daily expression. Just like we express ourselves with our clothes and our hair, switching up our hair and our clothes, they use these dances and they pass them down from generations to express themselves. Today I want to share the origins and the unique techniques of Chicago stepping and the significance of it. To understand step, you have to think about the background. This originally came from the 1950s and 1940s when we were terribly oppressed, and we needed some type of elegant dance because we already had the swing era and the bop, and this Chicago Step directly evolved from the bop and the swing era. So we needed something more classy, more elegant, more smooth guiding. So they came up with Chicago Stepping, which is a very elegant, expressive form of artful dance. According to Miss Malone in her book Stepping with the Blues, these African American social dances represent a visual rhythm transition from the swing era into what is known as today as Chicago Step. Now, why is it important? Well, first let's start on the technique. The technique is very important because we have to understand where it comes from and why it looks so smooth. It looks so smooth because they have finger cues that allow them to cue to their partner what move to do next, and to keep up with the pace. This is how they communicate without even saying a word. And this is why it looks so smoothly. Instead of having 6 counts, they have things defined. They have a dance. It is defined by the lane. It's defined by the lane. So you are in an imaginary track lane and you and your partners are in separate lanes, so then they're never cross paths, and so it's so smoothly and easily glided across the floor. It was a dance born out of the blues, and it was a need for social elegance. That's why the dance was created. And then in stepping, there's someone that's in the lead and someone that does the subtle finger cues through complex finger cues. They are able to figure out what dance to do next. The cultural significance of this. Finally, we must recognize that it is not just we have to recognize that it's not just a dance, that this is a cultural dance passed down from generation to generation. So such as your grandfather could use to the dance from 6 generations ago. In the Museum of African American Cultural History, this dance is known as a dance passed down through generations. A dance passed down through generations. Okay. To wrap this up. As we wrap this up, it is clear that Chicago Step is more than just a synchronized stepping. It is a stored tradition that began in the 1940s and matured through a specific 6-count technique and utilizing lanes. This shows that Black cultural expression is very powerful, and the next time you hear smooth R&B step and smooth R&B, imagine the glide and the rhythm of Chicago Step.